Good evening, everyone. Today really is a very special evening. I'm sure at some point during these past 2 years, all of us have questioned whether we're really going to graduate. But we've all pushed ourselves beyond our limits and have finally made it. I'm sure all the parents also feel as proud and relieved as we do today. This journey would never have been possible if you all hadn't envisioned it for us and constantly supported us through it. So parents, this is as much your day as it is ours. Tonight, regardless of the number of years we've spent here, all of us are feeling the same emotions, the same juxtaposed feelings of sadness yet joy, nervousness yet exhilaration, sadness to leave our comfort zone for the past so many years, but happiness because of all the lovely memories we have in our hearts. And so today is about gratitude. Gratitude towards all the people without whom we wouldn't be here today. They say, conceive, believe, achieve. One day, 1.5 decades ago, one lady had a dream to create an international institution at a time when IB and international curricula were practically unheard of in India. An institution with a seemingly lofty vision and mission, emphasizing excellence in all regards and utmost value for nothing but merit. Wow. For many of us, this seemed too good to be true. Yet we put aside all inhibitions and took a leap of faith. Standing here today, as a product of the entire journey of 14 years, I can confidently say that that was the best decision my parents could have made. Mrs. Ambani, having access to a school of this caliber would be a distant dream for some of us, if not for you. And we can never thank you enough for that. For many of us, this school has been our entire childhood, and most of our milestones have been here. Remember our first such milestone? It was the transition from our sunflower t-shirts to an actual shirt. We felt so grown up, and especially because we had to walk up one whole floor, we had to carry a dabba, and even use coupons for the first time. Over the years, we gradually made it up the floors, each floor bringing new challenges, new adventures, and new experiences. Each floor representing a new milestone in our process of growing up. Through that time, our primary school heads and teachers looked after us like their own bachas. Thank you for teaching us with utmost patience, love, and care, and for giving us the confidence to think independently during our most tender and vulnerable years. Then came our most significant milestone, when we entered the 5th floor and had to leave the cozy warmth and comfort of our recently extremely united and beloved 7A and 7B. We were to be completely shuffled. Does anybody remember our first day of IGCSE Pre-8? As we entered the auditorium, we were all welcomed by a tall man we had seen standing at the entrance every single day. That morning, while all the new students could only think of how to fit in and how to make friends, and while all we could think about was how strange it felt to wear trousers, Mr. Keegan repeatedly emphasized, you all form the vast majority of the class of 2017. And that was 5 years ago, a time when the idea of graduating seemed too distant for us to understand how significant these 5 years would be, how fast these 5 years would fly, and the importance of making the most of them, both academically and personally. Finally came the roller coaster of the IB. If we just take a moment to think about how much we learned and accomplished in those 2 years, it's absolutely baffling. Apart from applying to college and pursuing our sporting and artistic passions, we dealt with IB's 6 subjects, an extended essay, TOK, and CAS, which encompassed village trips, exchange programs, student council, MUN, TEDx, IYP trips. And so much more. Can you guys imagine? And while most people tend to complain about the rigor of the program, I think we should be thankful for the extent to which it has helped, taught, and molded us into the people we are now. So thank you, heads and teachers, for forcing us to push our limits and accomplish way more than we thought we could. Thank you for being tough, ruthless, and strict when you had to be, and teaching us two very fundamental principles for the future. Firstly, that actions have consequences. And secondly, that there are going to be times when life seems too difficult, but nobody's going to mollycoddle you and make it easier. You just have to step up to the challenge and get past it. The college counseling team. Of course, thank you for getting us into our dream colleges. But more importantly, thank you for making us smile through the application process with your cake-cutting celebrations, insightful emails, and grandma jokes. But most importantly, thank you for teaching us common courtesy, compassion, and integrity, helping us better understand ourselves, and actually preparing us for college. While we're the ones wearing the gowns, holding the diplomas, and going to great colleges, the heads, teachers, and staff of our school are the true heroes. It's their unflagging dedication and commitment that makes DAIS the institution it is. It's their guidance, support, and belief in us that have enabled us to come this far. Think about it. From playing dodgeball and kho-kho in kindergarten to growing up and coming of age. From hearing about our school's college acceptances every year to finally receiving those college acceptances. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the school where the naughtiest boy of the class, the little boy with a stutter in his voice, can grow up and become the head boy. And that is what the school stands for, that anyone can achieve anything. You just have to dare to dream and learn to excel. Have the conviction to make your dreams a reality. 14 years, 1 building, 7 floors. Tonight marks the end of that journey. We have now climbed all 7 floors of our school. It is time to begin a new journey, in a new paradigm altogether. Think about it. Tonight might be the last time the entire class of 2017 is in the same room. Take a moment to let that sink in. So, what does the future hold? The quest to deliver professionally, the equivalent of the academic rigor in the IB, that's never going anywhere. But just like in IB, it is essential to find a balance between chasing success and being a good family member, a good friend, a good human being. And finally, we must never forget what it means to be a DAIS graduate. Having graduated from one of the leading schools in the world, the school ranked #1 in India, we could not possibly be in a better position. But this enviable position comes with a responsibility. Remember, the tangibles, like the diplomas we hold, or the number of IB points we finally end up scoring after all the effort, they don't really have any value. What truly matters is the intangibles, the knowledge, the work ethic, the strength of character, the intellectual insight, and what we do with that, how we use them to make a difference, to make the world a better place. Class of 2017, what can I say to you? It's been a pleasure. I am truly honored to have been a part of this journey. Thank you for being the most amazing, most inspiring, and simply the best batchmates I could have ever asked for. Thank you, DAIS, for the best 14 years of my life. Thank you.